Hello and welcome back to Outworld Station. In our last episode, we continued expanding our production ability here. Oh, we have a ship waiting. That's good because we can now sell it to get some engines. Nice, but we don't have any space in the hub because reasons. That means that I need to, remove a bunch of those, complete that, and then put a bunch of those back. Alrighty, there's something. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so we did that. We also need to make a bunch anyways, and then make some superconductors too, which we should probably figure out exactly what those are going to cost us to make. Because it's been a bit here. Fabricator, put it in here. Saw it. No, we can't afford it. Composites. Doggone we got composites now. Somebody fixed his composite production last time. Good. There, and here. And superconductors need the diamonds and the other thingies there. Yeah. Do that, and then we'll do F to that, and then F back to that again. And we should already have, I think, a superconductor slot here. We do, so let's see how this goes. We might still have a problem producing the, not there. Here? Yeah, these. No, actually, we don't. Well, apparently blue goo is not a problem anymore. We are at least outputting some. But these don't say that they have a speed limit on them, but maybe they still do. Maybe we are limited to 120 or 240 items per second going through these pipes. And if that's the case, then I shouldn't have built it this way. We have a bunch of that, though, now. Why are you not getting? Is this a throughput issue here, then, too? We'd be getting that stuff. I think it's a throughput issue there, too. We need to redo the fabricators, and I think I'm going to put them along this, I think. But also, we have more to do than that. So let's just let's take a look here. We had other things to do, too, which was also set up a gold dock, and then bring the gold in and do a new smelting area for gold. So let's do, I need, nope, I have computers. Good, I think I have just enough, too. Good, and we have gold over here someplace, right there. So let's put in a dock for it. Build resources, no, transport, freighter dock. There you are. And I will name this one base gold. And I will add a freighter in once I have 5 reinforced frames. Make a bunch of those, please, and thank you. Add a freighter in there. And then you will be gold 1. Apparently I have another freighter someplace that still has the name of Alpha, because carbon 1. Probably titanium. Freighter. Oh, there you are. Oh no, it is you. Silica 1. Right, and then over here we can build a miner. Can afford. Oh, I need a nanoplating now too. Okay, and what else do I need for this? Do I have everything I need? I need more composites and a lot more nanoplating. Okay, let's resolve that now. I don't have any composites. Because of course I don't. Why would I? And I'm also low on frames too. And that's because you're not really getting any titanium. We just unloaded a bunch. Did I not? Oh! I don't think I did. I did not. Now we should have titanium coming in. Oh, yes, we do. If I watch this... No, they're just mixing together. Okay, so never mind. Particle storm. Oh, man, now we're going to lose power again. Oh, gone. Composites? More. Need more. Was it... 25. We don't need any for that. I'm going to need more computers, though. Is that because of the storm or anyway? Because of the storm. Probably. Okay, we'll just chillax for another minute or so for that. I will take, actually, this stuff here. Oh, don't shift-click it, Wally. It takes half. We'll let the storm do its damage there, and we'll come over here and build our stuff. Resource miner. And let's do this way. And then we can build a power solar panel. Oh, we can do energy storage too. That might be a good idea to do. Not that far. I think that's how far I was going out. This or that, or maybe a little bit more. And then again, more power. There. And then we can build a this thing. We can F the link there, and then we can do this one as gold one. We already have the freighter. Storm's just about ready to end. There it is. Let's come back here and we'll set this up. And I need to put down more. Yes, I do. There we go. Still just barely making by. Alright, hopefully we have some other form of power that we can have here. Gold 1 to base gold, please. Engage. Alrighty, so that should take care of things. Now we just need to, of course, do delete these, I think. Okay, let's just delete them. Sell them. In case I think that, yeah, that storage wasn't needed anymore. We weren't using it for anything. Let's build some gold smelting out here. Just like that, maybe. Yeah. We'll do a storage. There and there. Do some connectors there. I'm not going to do all the ones we need because we're not going to need that many right away. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe is way more than overkill. Although I didn't look at the ratio. Oh, I don't need that. We don't need the output. Let's see. So you are producing 30 to 30. Yep. I think I'm going to keep this set up this way, though. Maybe I'll put the other 4 on the other side, then. In which case, let's sell this, that, and this. And then we can do this to there to there. And we can do this to there. And then I can duplicate this and save myself some effort-ish. Wait, why did that not... Okay, they're there. Weird. A little bit weird. That's okay. Alright, so we just gotta wait for that to come in yet. And it's gonna be a little bit of time. So, fabricators. I wanted to put them along this way. Oops. What I want to do with them, though, is going to be different. Is I think I want to have a storage, or do I want to even have a storage? No, I don't think I even want to have a storage. I think I just want to link the fabricators directly to these output storages here, whatever ones they actually directly need. Let's go back and build fabricators from the most raw ingredients up, and I need more composite. They have duplicate since I haven't said anything on it yet. Now I need hull plating. We're gonna need 6 of them eventually. Jeez. And basic frames are not good. Not good at all. I'm probably gonna need to boost the production of those. Yeah, I think we should increase this. Let's see, this. Actually, just do it like that. And then I want to just duplicate this one. But I need basic frames to do that. Can I maybe just fabricate some of my own? Some of this titanium that's around? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Nope, not the way I wanted that to go. That way. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Duplicate this. And then duplicate this. This should be all I have to do. Because you should be outputting to all 6 of those now. And you should be outputting to both of those, which is what I wanted. Now I'm low in power. And you should be outputting that way. Is that just a me thing? Yeah, it's just a me thing. That's because I'm building stuff without really, I brought up basic frames again. Who's requesting the basic frames? You are. I don't know how that happened. Okay. A little bit more power, at least. We got 16 superconductors made already. We could produce more gold if we had the ability to produce... Oh, we are producing gold. But it's not going into the station, because I didn't do the link from here into the station. Here we go. And is that going to send a crap ton of gold? It is, and we're going to be able to get this one to get some small engines. Not that we really need the small engines, but, well, we'll take them. Let's adjust this limit... Not yet. Soon. If we get that fast enough. I don't know that we will. We may not. Am I really that close to power production here? Apparently so. Can I swipe some more of these? I can. I have this. I can. Okay. Let's turn this off. And turn this off. I think we have plenty of those things. Ish. No, don't do that one. Don't do that one. Okay, so we want to make here the 2 basic things, I guess, first. Nanoplating and reinforced plates. And then we make circuit boards. That one's rotated differently, isn't it? It is. Totally necessary. That way. Circuit boards can go in there. I haven't done any links for them yet. That's okay. So let's see. Circuit boards, we can disable that one then. Got plenty. What if that means you're still going to output what you have, though? Appears to be not, because you could definitely use more of some of those things, and you're not getting them. Should I add a slot for circuit boards? Here? Maybe. But I'm not going to. Yeah, you're definitely not outputting goods anymore. Okay. I'll take those then, and this then. Holy crap, I have a lot of that stuff in my inventory. Yeah, we're going to shove that in, whichever one of these gets hit. You? Ooh, not those. This. Because I don't need it. I don't think. We both need those. Okay, well in that case, give me half of that back, and you can have the other half. Ready. And then we could turn those back on. Where are we at with power, though? Yeah, let's remove this one. And then duplicate and extend again. Shift, 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 and there we go. Right. I think we can start you up. You'll just need links from molecular bonding and hull plating. This is hull plating. Molecular bonding is this one. There. And while we're at it, we can go there too. This one goes here. And then you need the other ones there. But this way, some of these will build up in here because we're not linking this directly out to the crafters anymore. The new ones. Then you need to go from fiber optics and gold. We have fiber optics here also. Why do we not have any fiber optics? Are we using them all? Yeah. All right, so you can go there. And then gold, you can go there. And notice I have not put these things out into another box yet. Let's see. Let's take this one out. Yeah, let me have this stuff. And you can have some of those and some of this. And then let's delete this one. And then let's turn this one off. Take the stuff out. And delete that. And then fabricator again, go there. For computers. What I think I want to do, I think I want to put storages over here on this side for these. And then we can link out into the storage. You'll get from here. Now I'm going to go from the storage into there. And you also need to get from way down here. This one? Yeah. I think I should maybe stop the molecular bonding from making so much. So let's do this and that and copy to all. Then go back into here and set this to molecular bonding. I'll give you 2 slots of molecular bonding. That should be enough. At least for right now. Because we definitely need more fiber optics. How's the silica doing? Are we getting plenty of it in? We have actually some in reserve, so maybe we should make some more. We should. That's 30 to 30 and then 36 to 24. We did the math last time. That's 6 of these. 5 of those. So why don't we just extend that out? Duplicate. 3, 4, 5, 6. Duplicate. There. And then I want to fix a bunch of links here because I want all of these to output to all their friends now. And that should do it. And you already are linked to all of them. Doop, doop, doop. Yep, good. And the one on the end, of course. because that's doing that, and that should be better. Because you're turning 30 into 90, so that's why we're getting so much of that stuff. Maybe this will help, maybe it won't. We should be able to, assuming we're getting enough silica in, we should be able to get 5 times 24 out, which is 120. That's not bad. These are all chugging along. We have a few computers, we have a few circuit boards, we have a few. Good. And this way I can add more of these in if we decide we need to increase the production of a specific thing. Like, this is outputting 20 circuit boards per minute. This needs 12. If it were the opposite, and we needed to have more circuit boards to keep the computers going, then I would want to add another one of those, for example. This is stopped, this is stopped. Let's turn this off and turn this off. And then let's take these things and take these things. And we can delete those two guys. Although I think it will take the stuff when we delete it. I think we proved that last time. But just in case. And I may end up having to move this stuff around too. Let's see. So you can fabricate now small engines. Which means it's hull plating and composite. Hull plating is here. Composite is here. Yes. And you can output across the street. And then this one will be superconductors, and you need diamonds and silicon thingies, so we'll go diamonds and silicon thingies. Fiber optics, that's what they are. You go across the street, you're good to go. And then I think what we want to do also is to bring these all back home. Assuming there's room for the item in question. Let's extend this. Oopsie. Nope. Extend this amount here. That I can fit all these in there. Now give me the thing. Seekers. Yeah. Okay, we have the superconductors we need, though. So let's do, we should probably have some in, not yet, put in a buffer there eventually. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, we're good. Let's make some ships. We need to add 10 of these, and if you do shift, it'll add 10 to the queue. And then we'll do 10 of these. We'll see how that goes. They should be getting their items from here, I think, still. Yes. It should be fine, assuming that we have the items all in stock. Which should be fine, assuming we have all the items in stock. 30 hull plating to find 3 ships is probably not worth it. So you only have 387, which means that there's plenty of production capacity that we aren't, or there's plenty of transport capacity that we aren't meeting, because you should be able to carry 6 times 500. You have 300 and some. Let's see where these guys are at, which means that we could definitely mine a lot faster before we need a second ship. I don't know why you are still sitting there. You have 388, and then here's the gold, and you're carrying 426. So until we have enough mining going on that we can get about 6 or 8 times as much as we are currently getting in the time that it takes a ship to go, we don't need a second ship, we don't need a faster ship, we don't need any more ships. Ship. Okay. Let's keep doing this, though, because it's not going to do it itself, unfortunately. We'll just keep peeling those off and dropping them, and then we'll finish this step finally. And then maybe we can go out and do some playing outside here. Definitely want to go and pick on these guys. What's that over there? Oh, that's water ice. And there's some up here, too. So want to go pick on some guys. Getting all the things we need there. I may change this to pull from here instead of pulling from here, but for now I think it's fine. And your pain is diamonds. I may end up having to send some carbon down here too. Alright, we're halfway there on the first one. Actually, what we could do is look at... No, defense. Oopsie. We could look at some defensive turrets. Hostile robots. Yeah, that seems like something we're going to want to not have to deal with. Can afford newer superconductors. Okay, well that's going to take a little bit of time. I don't want to necessarily loot them from here, although we do have 58 of them here. But I could also loot them from here, too. What did the second ship take again? Same stuff, just like twice as much. Yeah, same stuff, twice as much. And actually, it's taken them a while to get the items in. Meteor strike, let's just go clear it. It's already in. Oh, it's going at that. Interesting. Now we'll wait for one more ship to get made and then we'll go clear it. I don't want to fly all the way out to where it is. Interesting. Okay. They're just now entering my explored space. Maybe I'll wait another ship. That'd be done with the hoppers then. And the couriers. So yeah, as far as I can tell, these ships are only here for fulfilling requests. Like, they're only for sale, basically. It's kind of an interesting way to handle it, I guess. Mechanic, I guess? Got it. I want to see what was in there. This way. You drop this here. Do I have these linked out still? I don't. Let's link you out to here. 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 Here and here. Everything but the ice, basically. To be able to output now. Now let's go pull our ship out. And that way, as we collect things, they'll just get mixed in with what's being delivered from the ships. How are we stocked up, by the way, on ship delivery stuffs? Titanium is a little bit rough. We do have a second titanium node, though. We might have to use that, because we might have a problem with just needing too much titanium. Although, as these fill up, that means that they will push more of their materials to the other destinations rather than to this, which is kind of what I want. Because I want to have that buffer for myself to use, and then from there I want to be able to send it off. Yeah, all those things. Oh, so I see it has to build left to right, too. So it had to wait for all the hull plating to come in before it would build more. If I gave you, like, a bunch of hull plating, would that make you happier? Because the other two things are close. Enough for 5 more. I need more than that, but... you can start building that stuff while the other stuff's being sent in. And yeah, maybe I should have pulled them from here instead of there. Oh, they're all being pulled from here. Wait a minute, they're all being pulled from here. Yeah. But still, maybe that's better. Unfortunately, there's not any way really around helping with this process. It would be kind of nice if there was a automated way of flushing these ships out of this dock so you could make them all without having to sit here. But, yeah, like, you know, game mechanics, but also maybe that's something they could improve, or maybe it is offered later as a different option. I don't know. How much power do these things need? 50. Not bad. Alright, so I have plenty, because we should only need like 100, not even 100 more. Funny how they sometimes get stuck. Weird. Funny weird, not funny haha. That might be perfect. I'd go with it. Yeah. You get hooked up. Everything. Okay. Yep, just 3 more. We'll be good to go. Drop items, you can destroy items. Not sure that I need these circuit boards for anything. Maybe I should dump them off into here. The rest of the stuff, kind of useful for building, but that, not so much. Alright, this will be good. Last one, getting ready to start in a moment. That'll use the last of the plates that I put in there, and the rest of the stuff should be coming along nicely. And complete. Warp speed. Refinery. Pipes. Pipe junctions. Fusion reactors. Something, something, something. Freighter dock and freighter dock upgrade to Mark II. Freighter to Mark I to Mark II. How about miner upgrade? Photon light hauler. Water ice. Pure water. Hydrogen. Small cargo pod. And carbon nanotube. Congratulations, Commander. New technologies have become unlocked to aid you in your progress. You now have access to hydrogen production, which is used in fusion reactors and starship fuel. Refineries can convert water from ice asteroids into hydrogen gas, which can then be piped around your station either stored or used in fusion reactors to produce large amounts of power. Power linkers can be built to link the power grids of remote parts of your station, such as miners, to your main station and centralize power generation. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's take a look around here. Oh, to reach next station level, make sure you have the following starships. 25 photon light haulers. Okay, so that's our next craft. In addition, the following items need to be constructed. 500 carbon nanotubes. Better get to work, Station Commander. Roger, roger. Station modules that require store or output volatiles such as hydrogen gas will have one or more pipe connections. You can connect these to other modules using the pipe tool in the build general. Pipes will only flow in one direction, which can be easily seen using the station status view left control. You can change the flow direction of any pipe by clicking the flip pipe direction button on the pipe's pop-up menu, or quickly using the H hotkey with any hovered or selected pipe. You can use pipe junctions to create pipe networks that feed multiple modules. Pipe junctions can also be stacked on top of each other to direct pipes over the top of each other. Okay, well then. So let's take a look. In the build menu, General, so we now have pipes and pipe junctions. We never did build any vertical connectors. We could do to get a three-dimensional factory going here. So pipes and pipe connectors need the carbon nanotubes, which means I'll have to pick them up, which means we need to make them, because we only have the handful in that storage. We also have storage tanks, so we'll want to have that as well. Explodes on damage. Yeah, we're going to want some defensive stuff around. Let's see. And then in production, we have the refinery, which converts liquids into gases and other products. Carbon nanotubes there too, so it looks like I know what we're going to be making first. Then here we have fusion reactors and power links. These are what we can do to wirelessly transmit our power. Fusion reactors are going to need superconductors, and they consume 12 hydrogen fuel per minute. Okay. I'll have to see, though, how much the refinery produces. We can probably go on the codex and see that. Codex. Hydrogen. 30 water, pure water, which is made from water ice, and it produces carbon as well. Oh, that's handy. 1-to-1 ice to water. And then it's 30 water to 120 hydrogen. Okay, so that's going to produce, so one of these will supply 10 of those. We'll also have the carbon coming out we'll want to be able to deal with. And carbon nanotubes will be how we deal with it, because we're going to need to make those at a matter, at a matter printer. Oh, okay, I figured that was going to be a fabricator thing. Matter printer, so we can add that into the shenanigans here. So maybe I want to change... how I want to handle this. So I want to change a couple things. I do want to move this, so let's sell it. And let's put it over here on the side instead. Right there. And then I'm going to do like a big, quote-unquote, area for water refinery over here. And this way I can do this like that. So let's see. Oh, we need to make the carbon nanotube thingies first. So let's do a production matter printer. How much do you need? 12 to make 12. So let's do, well, let's do our links first. You can link there, you can link there, there. You get the idea. And then I can duplicate that. I'm going to want to do... actually, wait a minute. One more link there. And then duplicate this there. And then this needs to have a modified thingy for... you know what? Let's do... yeah, that's what I want there. But what I want also is... maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't care how this fills up beyond that. Over here we have 36 of these, so I'm going to take those with me. I also have a bunch of water. I'll take that with me too. 95 diamonds. I don't think I need 95 diamonds. Okay. Let's see. I will take some more of those. And then, work on our refinery here. So I'm going to want... oh, and then what about power fusion reactors? That's right. So these... Where's the water ice again? Down here. That's titanium. Over there. Good. Exactly what I hoped. So superconductors and nanoplating. Did I have you putting superconductors in here? I did. Good. Maybe not good enough, but good. And then nanoplating. You're going to consume 12 hydrogen per minute. Let's go back in the codex for a second. This is going to produce 120. So if I did just one of these, that runs 10 fusion power generators, and 10 of these can be powered off of one of these. Or supplied, I guess. So 1, 10 to 100. That's a bit obscene, but I like it. So let's do, see about this. Fusion reactor. A. Yeah, let's go off of this one. Right in here. Set this up for scale, basically. What I'm hoping to do. Okay, these have to be every other one then also. But one of those. And then we're just going to do one of each, basically, for right now, just to get things going. That needs more superconductors, though, which is a problem-ish. Oh, carbon nanotubes, too. You could also set a slot here for carbon nanotubes. And then I can take... Oh, that's already going there. Right, because I already have it linked. Look at me. SMRT. There. And you're going to make hydrogen. Except... that hydrogen needs to actually be output onto a pipe. Which... oh, it's a different height. Okay. We can get by with that. Let's put pipe junctions in then. Maybe. Maybe that we could do that later too. Maybe we can't actually. And then it was left control. Yeah, I did that backwards. H that one. There we go. Okay, so that's our hydrogen. And then one refinery can be fed, or 10 refineries can be fed by one other thing. Is there a throughput limit on this? 240. Okay, so I'm going to want to probably break these into blocks a little bit. Let's just, for construction's sake, let's build connectors again. Here. But do it the right way, Wally. And then we'll build another refinery, making nothing because we don't have enough stuff to make something. I needed some of these, I needed all of those, and I needed these. Frickin' meteor strike. Okay. And then that's going to output water, which I'm assuming still needs to go into a pipe. I'm guessing that's what the purple means around the icon, that it's a piped fluid. That's going to be basically a duplicate of this setup over here. Oh, I can't duplicate the pipes? Okay. I also need the shift key there. That'll do. And then you get solid in. And you also have to get solid out. I have to deal with that. Alright, let's go deal with this, though, first. Charge up a little bit. You get any meteors this time? Negative. Sag. Okay, back home we go. Okay, duplicate this and go to there. I'm just gonna do that because this is gonna supply 100 fusion reactors. So for God's sake, we don't need more than that. We will need to have a ship though bringing this in, which I was thinking of doing just right over here, rather than making it come around. I need more nanoplating and more computers though, but that would be a really good spot for it. Let's do that. Wait a minute, where am I going? Nanoplating and computers, Wally. There you are. Give me like half of those and nano. I might have a problem with nanoplating. Maybe I should limit these to like 1 stack also. Although I guess I could just steal it from here too, right? Okay, good. I have enough to do another one. I was hoping for. Not there, but way out here. Yeah. Build a resource miner. And let's build it, that I think. Yep. And then power. You can go like this. Then you could align to the sun. That. Build another one of them. If we had the frames. I'm going to go back. Or I could maybe fabricate some. I can't because I don't need titanium. Okay. Edge. You know what we could do, though? Is we could grab this. That. Hello, my little friend. I saw the bad guys over there. We're going to clear them out of the way. Let's take this to the atomizer. What do I do? Fly past my hub? Where am I? Oh, there's a ship there. We're going to go clear you out. Go here. And you can have also this water back. Oh, hello. And you're dead. Follow me to my base. Get blown up. And then you can link from there to here. To output the water. And that'll get us some fusion power already. This will be base ice, I guess. Technically, not water. How's that going? Going. But you also need to output to all of these guys. I don't really like, but I don't know how else I want to handle it. But for now, I will leave it alone. So we are generating power now. How much power does this thing say it generates? 150 megawatts? That's nice. What did I come back for? Frames. These ones. Base and hub. Ah. A bug. There we are. Alrighty, and then we can build a transport, freighter dock, reinforced frames. Do I happen to have the stuff to make those? I don't think I do, because I think those take the goop. Yeah, they do. All right. Back we go. You can see about this engine and cargo pod thing, especially because we do it that way. Now take these, I'll complete it, put those back in there, and then these can go in here. You know what? I think I do want to limit these to like one stack. So let's configure them. Let's do a set to titanium ore thing. Copy to all. And then copy setup. Each setup. And then I can come in here and select super doohickeys. And small engine thingies. There's a small cargo pod, I just saw it. Computers. And circuit boards. And then these are... Oh, I didn't do this one. I forgot what these are called. Reinforced frames? Yep. And then this one here is nanoplates. Okay. Cargo pod. There we go. Alrighty. That'll do for now. Still making carbon nanotubes, of course. Wait, I came back for something. What did I come back for? Can I see over there? No. Did I come back for something to build the freighter dock? I did, the reinforced frames. Remember when I was over there fiddling with those? Do some of those. Make sure I can build the thing before I leave. I can. Nice one. And you're dead. Just you all by yourself? Ah, dang it. It's one of these. Ugh. Like that. Okay, so then you can make one of these. And you can be ice 1. You can go ice 1 to base ice and engage. And this is going to eventually max out. I could have probably put a tank in here or something. Put some tanks in. We have resources near this one. Storage tank. We need carbon nanotubes for that. I end up stealing some of those from this, but that's okay. Tank. Let's do a tank of each. Oh, the tanks are big. Like a block. Is that what I want? I don't know if that's what I want. I want it to be two-way. I don't know that I want tanks yet, at least, until I think about how I want to put them. Let's take that back out again. But I did think about the carbon that's coming out of this. We could have put it into a box and then sent that along instead of the way that I did it. I think it's fine. What's going on with carbon, by the way? Just, we're eating through a lot of it, that's all. So what do these new ships take? Before we go, let's take a look at what these new ships take. Photon, light hauler. Can't read that. Just cargo pods. We can make cargo pods now, apparently. We need to set those up yet. We could also probably see about what else we can make in the fabricator. That's blocked. I'm going to end up moving. I think I'm going to move this stuff over here. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Yeah, let's move all this stuff over here, and then we'll take a look at making these ships next time. We're going to have to set up the cargo pods, and then we should be okay. And that way I can also take from these storages here and put them into the hauler rather than taking from my my base storage. So we'll do all that next time. But for now, we'll leave this here, and we will also expand fusion power next time too, because we're definitely going to want to have more of that going on. But I think this is fine the way we have it for now. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.